SDC back again with another video, and this one, it's not going to be good. I'm going to go and tell the story of how I got scammed on my birthday. And this time it's Trouble City for SDC. So this is my eBay page. Always been, positive, 100%, 108 sales, doing good, loving eBay, no problems. Love my eBay. Um, And if you're watching this video, thank you so much. To thank you, I'll tell you a little trick. I also have an Instagram. If you go to the Instagram, I will gladly negotiate anything you see on the eBay store at a much lower price. Usually eBay will take like 20%, so if you want to split the difference and do a 10% discount on anything I'm selling in my eBay store, please reach out to me on the Instagram. Always links are a thing down below, and we can definitely negotiate a price on a better deal for you, so I have less inventory stuck in my closet and you can get your hands on some really good cards. But I'm very open with what I'm doing. I usually buy 2 Pokemon cards, grade them, and sell whatever gets the better grade, and that way I've got one for my collection and I can get one out of the closet. But right now, this one coming up, and that has been very successful. I got 24 sold in the past 90 days, and Pokemon is booming better than ever right now. So thank you to everyone that has purchased from SDC. I appreciate it. It helps me to grow my collection, really. I just take that money, go out, see a card I like, buy 2 copies, grade them, and then I'll sell whatever one gets the better grade and keep one for me. And it's just the way I've been kind of building my collection since 2020, and it's turned out to be awesome. I've had nothing but good experiences, and I want to keep doing that. But in this example here, the Sleepy Tea, I had a guy come in and he wanted a lowball, and I was like, well, you get those every once in a while. I said, no, thank you. And I blurred out the name. I'm not trying to, say this guy is doing anything. I just want to, say this is what happened. And then I get this alert, I think on Thursday, or Wednesday. I never got the card. I was like, well, a lot of sales. Let me look. Let me stop what I'm doing at work and step outside and kind of do my research. And I went back to the guy and I was in communication with them, and I said, hey, I'm sorry this happened. The customer's always right. Let me look into it, and then we'll see what we can do. And I called and I tried to get a hold of somebody at the mail, and I said, hey, here's what happened. Here's the number. I gave him the tracking number, and I said, it looks like it just disappeared. What? I mean, and that's what this guy is saying. He's like, hey, I never got it. But you know, I thought it had gone to the authentication process, but then I looked into it some more, and he was right. It was below the threshold, so it never ended up going to be authenticated. I just didn't have any information to give the guy at the time, but usually I'll do that. I'll buy from eBay, and it says it's coming, and then it'll just kind of disappear. It happened to me with my stamp collection. All of a sudden, it's just gone. It was supposed to be here. I went out there, nothing. I came back inside, and I'm like, oh, it just dropped off. Like, where'd it go? I don't know. It just goes into this USPS black hole. And I was like, oh man, I'm screwed. I guess they never sent it. I had the same reaction this guy had. I was like, oh man, what happened? So you'll see here that, it gets kind of tricky. And what threw me off here was when he was asking how I shipped it. That was a little bit of a red flag to me of like, sir, let me know. Did you insure the package, or did you just send it first class? Yeah, that I don't know. I'd be curious to hear your thoughts, and really I'm making this to just get some feedback, see if I'm missing something, or if you can see something that I'm not seeing, because a little sus that the guy had 13 buyer feedback, and it just, it's something for sale on eBay. Anybody can buy it. I don't get to say no, I don't want to send it to that guy. He paid. So I did, but that whole, how did you insure it? Are you going to get your money back? It's just a little red flag there for me. So this is all I see, right? I see he paid, I packed it up, shipped it just like I did 100 plus other items, and then it's just shipped with an ECD to get there. And that date has come and gone. I mean, today's the 13th. So he's like, what the heck? Where is it? And I'm like, I don't know. So, I mean, if you go into it further, I did ship it. They picked it up, it goes to our deposit and it goes to our post office here. It's in transit, which I think it means it gets on a plane, right? And then apparently it lands wherever he's at, and it's on to the next facility, and then it's on to the next facility, which means, did it go to the wrong location, and did they mess up? But ultimately what happened was, today I found out, is that there's now a case open, right? And if the case is not resolved, in the case I get no say, right? Everything's automated. It's 2023. You don't get to actually talk to a person or explain what's going on. It's just, you are guilty. The claim is something like never arrived, or didn't mail it. And I'm like, well, I definitely mailed it. And you don't get to explain anything. It's just, you're guilty. There's like three options. One is you can send them the tracking, which he already has a tracking. You can refund them. And I'm like, whoa. Do we want to jump the refund? Let's figure it out, man. If it's a little late, if there's, let's talk about it. And then there's, you could contact the guy. And I'm like, well, I've been in contact with the guy. I've been talking to the guy. So, I don't know what else I could say other than, just hang on a second, and let the post office kind of figure it out. And then once they figure it out, we'll get you the package. And if not, and it turns up, it is lost, it is stolen, it is, whatever, 1,000% will refund. That's part of the game, I guess. That's part of the risk you take when you walk outside your door, is that, 99% of the time, nothing's going to happen, but every once in a while, you're going to get a flat tire, or, something's going to happen. And this could be that case. This could be that 1% of the time where a post office guy dropped it and then kicked it, and now it's somehow missing, and he never really got it. And it's not a scam. It's just unfortunate. And, that's part of it. That's baked into every sale that I do, is, eventually there's going to be a problem happen. I think it was a month or 2 months ago where, I shipped it and the guy got it and he's like, hey, the post office broke it. And I was like, great, good job, post office. Just go ahead. I sent him my return slip immediately. He mailed it back and I refunded his money 100%. I said, hey, I'm ashamed that, they did that. I'm sorry. And, I know you're looking for, I think it was a Jolteon. And if I have any more or come across any more, I'll definitely, contact you and let you know. But, that's an unfortunate part of the game. But if I'm missing something here and you see a red flag, or, I don't know, it went to Maryland. So it's not even shipped outside the U.S. I think this is some of the reasons I stayed away from outside the U.S. sales for a long time. But now that they have the eBay shipping program, I'm a little more confident to just, hey, eBay, you deal with that. You deal with the scams and oh, I never got it, and oh, it's, lost, but I did receive it, now refund me. Because, I don't know if it's a karma thing or what, but I just, I had my birthday and everything's going good. And now this, and I'm like, oh, great. Did the guy receive it? And now that he's received it, he's like, oh, let me go and see if I can get a refund. And I'm like, I don't want to think that, but, this is what's happening. This is the story. And I just hope that it all ends up okay. I think that, overall, everything's been positive. and that, I hope it'll always be positive in the future, because I really enjoy being in the hobby, and I like finding, great cards, picking up two, grading them, having one go out, and keeping one for the collection. So, again, if you see something that I didn't see or missed, or something just seems a little off to you, let me know down in the comments, and tell me if you've had a similar experience, or if this is totally a red flag and it's a straight up scam and I missed something, and just let me know. Thank you so much, and SDC, we'll see you later. Thank you.